New tonight at 10, the audit of Shelby County government finances is in tonight, and the 3 weaknesses identified in that audit report come from embattled Shelby County Clerk Wanda Halbert's office. Action News 5's Joyce Peterson live in downtown Memphis outside the clerk's main branch. And Joyce, you actually talked to Clerk Halbert tonight.
Always been very approachable and available when you need to talk to her, at least for the media. Clerk Halbert telling me tonight that she was not aware the audit results were being presented to the Shelby County Commissioners today, and that if she had known that, she and her team would have been on hand to respond to the allegations. Christopher Hearn, the man on the left, is a certified public accountant with accounting firm Banks, Finley & White. Wednesday, he told a Shelby County Commission committee Shelby County Clerk Wanda Halbert's office failed to provide the necessary documents.
We did incur some difficulties getting this audit done just based on the county clerk's inability or refusal to provide certain audit information.
The audit said the clerk's office has a lack of oversight and lack of formal control policies, and it was unable to provide bank reconciliations and an annual financial report, both required by state law. When the auditors say they reached out for information but did not receive that information, your reply is what?
We're not exactly sure what information they're talking about because we have given them everything that they have asked us for.
Clerk Halbert says her office complied with all requests for financial data, but the audit team says they had to do a workaround getting that data from Shelby County trustee Regina Newman.
So in order to get us to the point where we can get a clean, unmodified opinion, we had to perform alternative audit procedures and use information from the trustee's office to reconstruct records for the clerk's office.
Commissioner Mick Wright noted that Clerk Halbert only has a few more months in office.
Well, come September, we'll have a new county clerk, perhaps one that will work better with this body and with administration. I look forward to that.
Clerk Halbert says she'll be available if commissioners have any audit questions next week.
Monday is going to be on the county's agenda, and our office is going to be there ready to address it and answer any questions that may be posed for us.
Okay, to be clear, this audit found no problems with the finances in the Shelby County Clerk's office. The money was fine. The same cannot be said for the rest of the Shelby County government audit. That audit uncovered multi-million-dollar mistakes. When asked by commissioners about that, the Deputy Director of Finance said there are a lot of moving numbers. The county is decentralized, and in the middle of a system conversion, the level of review is not as strong as hoped. Errors were made. Reporting live outside the county clerk's office tonight in downtown Memphis, I'm Joyce Peterson, Action News 5.